Schedule a free design consultation, and the more you buy, the more you'll save on blinds, shades, shutters, and more from Budget Blinds. Visit budgetblinds.com today.
Most people in Canada might have been tuning into the Hockey Night in Canada panel last night, but was it ever Hockey Night in the border city? The Lloydminster Bobcats got the scoring monkey off their back with a big 9-0 victory over the Canmore Eagles, and with playoffs starting in just over 2 weeks, they wanted to keep that momentum going this afternoon against the Drayton Valley Thunder. Picking things up in the first and just 5 minutes in, it's kind of like a mystery puck that goes in on a screenshot from the point. Joseph Tambasco made that shot. There he is, 1-0 Thunder. Now the teams get rowdy early and Thunder get a 2-man advantage on Cats penalties. Coming up here, number 9, Jamie Waddington cranks the one-timer past Devin Green to put Drayton Valley up 2. Waddington's second point of the night. Now in the second, Austin Yaremchuk with a feed up the boards to Bryce Woodward on a partial breakaway. He goes top shelf to get the Cats on the board. About 2 minutes later, the Cats forwards create space for Shane Schweitzer to light the lamp, and we are all tied up in this hockey game. Third period solves nothing, so we go to overtime, and it's Jordan Talbert who backhands it past Green. Boom. Drayton Valley wins it 3-2 in overtime. Now, this is a very likely team for the Bobcats to match up with come playoff time, as the Thunder sit second last place in the North, and the Cats are still 5 points ahead in second place. We'll be following the playoffs race very closely over the next week. The Cats get a few days rest, then face first place Spruce Grove on Friday. But first, let's hear how the weekend games played out for Coach Gary Van Haraway.
Coming off a 9-0 win the night before, you got to put it behind you. You take the positives out of it, but you got to know tomorrow's another day, and we're playing a different team, and this is a team that's fighting just to get into the playoffs. So you know they're coming to the rink every night to empty their tank.
I thought we played pretty well. They got a lot of power plays, a lot of chances offensively, and we held them pretty well. I think it just boils down to we got to start converting on our chances. I mean, we got quite a few. Even I had one in overtime there, and just boils down to we got to start bearing down and putting the puck in the net when we get the chance.
Yesterday, the Hugh Morell basketball tournament was wrapping up, and in the men's and women's draw, the border city was well represented in the final. Holy Rosary going for the three-peat and taking on the Caronport Cougars, a 3A team from just outside of Moose Jaw who won their home tournament for the first time in 10 years against other 3, 4, and even 5A teams. Here, number 6, Emily Koshinski goes up and pulls the foul from Britt Wells, all net on the free. Ashley Eisetter with the throw-in, but the 5'10" Kennedy Kuntz gets the steal. But then 5'4" guard Alicia Ben says, "Nuh-uh, this is what a steal looks like," and gets the deuce. The Cougars were just too offensive for the Raiders, got pretty scrambly at times, like this play right here. Lots of rebounds. As Caronport controlled the ball and upsets Holy Rosary, Coach Aubrey Patterson gives us his thoughts on how the final went.
They worked really hard. We're pretty nicked up right now, and we're down a couple of bodies, and we had a lot of kids play a lot of minutes and really good minutes. I'm very, very proud of them. Caronport's a very, very good team. They're one of the, or if not the number 1 3A team in Saskatchewan. So they're well coached. They're a great team, and I'm just proud that we were able to play with them today.
Now in the men's final, Lloyd Comp playing in their home gym, taking on the Heritage Christian Hawks, the second-ranked 2A school in Alberta. Things tied at 62 apiece in the fourth quarter, and Tyrell Gingell can't find mesh. Here, Ralph Lewis leans back and hits the rim, and swoosh! Now Barron's trailing by 4. Hawks miss, and Corey Watts snatches the rebound, hands it off to Kirk Hand, who fires it from Alberta to Saskatchewan, Border City special. But Hawks ramping up their defense. Clark Thompson doesn't have many options, but Hand busting through the key and drops the shot in. Barron's now only trailing by 2. Back in Barron scoring territory, Gingell tries to even it, but misses. And Lewis, kind of cherry picking, but maybe just anticipating. He's wide open, puts the Hawks up 75-71. It was always a game of cat and mouse for the Barons. They never quite were able to catch up and go on to win by a final of 89-78.
Down the stretch there, fatigue was a little bit of a factor for us. They kept running hard and, finished strong, and I think we were just running out a little bit of gas there down the stretch. Games that we've dropped, they've been close, we've been competitive, so we're happy with the progress at this point in the year, and like I said, we've got another month to keep fine-tuning a few things, so hopefully we'll continue to improve.
Now in the pebbled ice, it was the final day of the Boston Pizza Cup to determine who would represent Alberta at the Brier. Kevin Cooey advanced to the final last night, while Botcher downed Mick Lismore 7-4 this morning to get another crack at Cooey. Kevin Cooey going for his 4th Alberta title as a skip, while Brendan Botcher was looking to win his first Boston Pizza Cup. Teams aggressive in the first end. That allowed Cooey to have an open draw for 2. Has a bit of backing and he needs it. A deuce for Team Cooey and an early 2-0 lead. Second end, Botcher with hammer, Cooey sitting 1. Botcher with a shot for 2, 3 if he hits it just right, but this thing is heavy, doesn't even curl. Slides right by, Cooey steals 1 and is now up 3-1. 4-1 in the 6th. Look at the mess in the house. Botcher with hammer, this is his first shot.
Appleman sidestep, bang, 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 chip it off the button and get it out of there to the back 8 and sit 2.
What an amazing shot.
Did you see that from Brendan Botcher?
A quadruple run-back takeout helped set up a score of 2 for Botcher, makes it 4-3. Botcher not laughing in 7 though. Cooey has an open hit for 3 and he almost makes a mistake, but it's fine. The triple makes it 7-3. In 9, Botcher with hammer. Makes a takeout to score a single, cutting the lead to 7-4, and that would do it. Kevin Cooey wins his 2nd straight Alberta title as a skip and will be the hometown team at the Brier in Calgary beginning February 28th.